Zaire Williams has it and will throw it the length of the court and banked it in! And banked it in!
Are you puzzled about which young NBA players will most likely be trading hands this season? Some present squads might be likely to make changes in their teams, which will open new doors for these rising dreams. Now, let's walk through the rest of players and study these substitutes on the market. Jalen Green has the potential to score points for the Rockets. However, when the Rockets have multiple promising youths, they might not be able to commit the money Green will require this offseason. Another option would be to go there, as he has an opportunity to thrive. After being the second overall pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, Green has always been known for her consistent great points scoring runs, especially in March, where she averaged 26.6 points per game on 62.2% true shooting. Yet, yielding the Rockets the possession of more valuable novel extra pieces of talented young people, Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason, and Jabari Smith Jr. combined with Alperen Sengun, who would be the next one to sign a max contract easily. Due to the fact that the young guys are in the squad, the Rockets will not be able to commit any money, which Green is going to expect this very summer when he will actually be extension eligible. However, his improvement evidence bonds, although the Rockets have nothing to question left about his long-term fit and whether he can be a real efficient scorer for the NBA. Also, it is not a secret that Green is a very talented player, but he could be on the list of expendable ones this offseason because the Rockets roster is filled with young players. For example, a team whose roster is missing the high-end upstarts might instead provide him with more value than if he joined a team with a longer list of young players. Do you think the Rockets will let Green go? Let us know in the comments. While Green's future is cloudy in Houston, one player who couldn't crack a veteran rotation is Moses Moody, who could not find his way into the rotation for the Warriors to earn constant game time, even though Thompson and Wiggins have had some days off. The Warriors' bench and ambitions for another title could lead them to part ways with Moody, which might be perfect for him to play on a platform where he can make a real contribution. He was the 14th pick overall in the 2021 NBA Draft, and he has already demonstrated his versatility and defensive skills while playing with the Warriors. Though I've struggled to comprehend his limited playing time, teammates' injuries have at least made that easier to understand. Now, Moody averages 17.3 minutes per game in the whole season he has played, though he is playing the role of jack of all trades and master of none. Whenever the situation calls for precise lockdown defense or a playmaker, they have strategies other than Draymond Green. Moreover, this year, Moody has been struggling with his three-point shot. His conversion rate is only 33.3%, making it even more difficult to perceive how he can earn a spot in the rotation on a team that's playing for championships. Warriors are not only giving court time to their young stars, such as Jonathan Kuminga and Tracy Jackson Davis, are seeing a significant amount of minutes that give them an opportunity to grow and develop as players. But Moody could be the one going home in a bid by the squad to prevent another disappointing season. Moody's age is only 21, and it doesn't mean that he cannot and will not be great in a team that gives him an exact role and position. The Warriors could probably turn a trade-off for someone who understands Moody and can help him develop to his fullest potential. In Detroit, Marcus Sasser leads one of the guard positions that is likely to stay with the Pistons, opting to continue developing their more talented picks. Sasser's shooting skills might make him an exciting trading asset for organizations in need of securing a talented young guard. Sasser was picked third last in the 2023 NBA Draft. Nonetheless, he has also displayed his shooting skills in the early days of his NBA career. The problem for Sasser is that the Pistons have a situation in the backcourt where several players such as Cole Anthony, Saddiq Bey, and Killian Hayes are projected to be ball handlers alone. For example, consider Killian Hayes, a shoot point they've been attempting to groom for some time now. Sasser's shooting will help him as sometimes he will be off the ball. But the Pistons have other players playing the function with Quentin Grimes. However, considering Sasser's height of 6'2", he may well have to do more when playing other positions. Thus, this might limit his versatility. The drawn-out future of Sasser with the Pistons, which is possible to continue prioritizing the development of their premium draftees, seems unlikely. It's hard to see him establishing a clear-cut role with them. Well, that's a pity, because over the past few games, he has demonstrated precision in his shooting. Such an ability may make him an invaluable asset to the right team. Besides the Detroit Pistons themselves, most basketball clubs should keep an extra close watch on Sasser's case in Motor City. The Pistons might do a trade or swap in the current offseason to change the team's face. Consequently, Sasser may be a potential playmaker for teams willing to add a skilled, young guard. Do you think the Pistons should hold on to Sasser or trade him away? Sound off below. Injury has derailed Zaire Williams' development, and the emergence of other young players in Memphis could make him expendable. A change of scenery could be exactly what Williams needs to get his career back on track. Williams was the 10th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft, and after a solid rookie season, there was a lot of optimism surrounding his potential. In 2021-22, Williams appeared in 62 games for the Grizzlies, starting 31 of them. He averaged 9.5 points per game on respectable shooting splits and seemed to be a key part of Memphis's young core. Injuries have derailed Williams' development over the past 2 seasons. He's been limited to just 37 games in 2022-23 and has struggled to find his rhythm this year as well, battling hip and back issues. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies have seen other young players like Gigi Jackson and Vince Williams Jr. emerge as potential rotation pieces. And with the acquisition of Marcus Smart last offseason, Memphis has added another veteran presence to their backcourt. All of this could make Williams potentially expendable for the Grizzlies this offseason. He's still just 21 years old and has shown enough promise to make him an intriguing trade target for other teams. But the Grizzlies may decide that they can't wait for Williams to reach his full potential, especially when the extension or restricted free agency looming in 2025. A change of scenery could be exactly what Williams needs to get his career back on track. There are sure to be teams out there that see his upside and are willing to take a chance on him, hoping that he can recapture the promise he displayed as a rookie. Moving on to another player who could use a fresh start, AJ Griffin didn't stay on the Hawks roster, and it seems as if the team had already lost faith in him. It could be a good idea for Griffin to change his place of work, as his attitude is restored in the new organization, which gives him a chance to show his worth. Griffin was the 16th pick of the 2022 NBA draft, and he did some good offensive things in this role, shooting 39% on his three-pointers. Nevertheless, the current season has not been so smooth for Griffin. He has been out of the Hawks' rotation since, as can be seen when he was sitting back in G League and also missed Quinn Snyder's play-in game last season. That could mean Snyder doesn't believe in Griffin's defense, which shows a question about a young wing player's position on the team. Griffin's being off the team for a few weeks in December due to personal matters contributed to his inability to pick up his rhythm or intra-team relations. These young NBA players could be on the move this offseason as their current teams look to retool and improve their rosters. A change of scenery could be exactly what these players need to unlock their full potential. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA content.